Alrighty, hello everyone out there in the internet world. This is Crypto Mike with BitcoinCrypto.news. I want to start off this here. We're going to do a real quick review on an exchange called Labcoin. It's a really cool exchange here. You can find it by going to this really awesome news site called BitcoinCrypto.news, and we have it listed up here at the top. It'll be somewhere in the site. Just click on that, and it will take you directly to the page there, and you can open an account, press login, or I already got an account made, press login. I'm going to minimize this and go to my account that I already have open here, but it's just like set up any other account. You just do that and log in and so on. So here's the account of the exchange in here. They've got pairs of BTC, XRM, Dash, USD, all kinds of different stuff in here. So if you transfer, what I did is you went to the account and your balance and you set up a wallet. So I'm going to click on this here because I got all my money in the actual market now. But if you go into this here and you want to set up a balance, and you go to a deposit, so you go to deposit there, and you want to deposit what coin you have. So if you click on the deposit section at the very top, it's taking a little bit of time here because some of these exchanges, as you know when you get into this, they are overloaded. So it's amazing to see all the stuff we have here. So I'm going to go to the ETH, so ETH. So if I want to transfer some Ethereum from my Coinbase account over, you literally just look for the Ethereum there and you click on the deposit. Make sure you get Ethereum and not these other ones that are Ethereum Plus. It's got to be Ethereum, so otherwise it won't show up. Click deposit. It's going to create an address in there. This little QR code. I can just scan that with my phone here and my Coinbase account. Hold it up there and actually press send. How much I want to send? Say I want to send 1 Ether there, and then just press send. It comes up just like an email. You click the little arrow there, and it says scan QR. You hold it there, and on the screen there, which you can see, I just scan the QR, and then press send, and boom, you're done. It will send off that, and you got to check off all these little check marks here to make sure you understand that you have to send the same kind of coin to the same kind of the coin. You can't send a Bitcoin to an Ethereum address or vice versa. And then you just sit back and wait. It'll give you a transaction hash. You can go to like etherscan.io or something like that and see the hash. Best thing to do is just go grab a cup of coffee and come back, a little bit later. Sometimes, depending on network congestion, it could take, it might take 20 minutes, might take a half an hour. If it's really, really slammed, whenever the market does big moves, it can get backed up and it might take a couple hours. But usually they're pretty fast. And when it shows up in there, once you'll have a balance there, then you'll go to that pair. So if you transfer Ethereum, you'll go to the Ethereum pair. You click on buy, sell, and go to trade. And when it shows up there, it'll show up right here in your account. Here's a little company here called LiveCoin. I just bought some of that. It's kind of a funny story, but I won't get into that. But say if you wanted to buy some, you could come over here and you could search for what you want to buy. So if you found a coin that you know about, you found on CoinMarketCap or World Coin Index or something like that, or someone just give you a referral, you can type it in here like XRM or excuse me, you got to click on the pair here, which X. That's what is it? XXX. Here they are. XRL is one of them. Or if you want to, I did Dime. That's what I just bought there. So I'll go ahead and use Dime right there. Dime ETH. You just click on it, and it will refresh the screen over here. I probably shouldn't do that because it was already on that screen. So let me pick another one here. BTC. So if you want to convert it to BTC, you click on that. It'll show you the current going rate on this market and on this exchange for that. So if you want to convert it to Bitcoin, you can do it right there. Now that I've refreshed it, I'm going to go back to the Dime coin because it's fun to look at it. So it's virtually nothing now. You get it's really low price. It's like a penny or something, or half a penny or whatever. But you can just scroll down here. If you look, move real fast there. Sorry about that. Here's the exchange window. That just gives you an idea of how it's going. It's currently on the time frame of 15 minutes. You can go to 30 minutes, it'll spread out a little further, or you can go to all the way up to 1 day, and you can kind of look and see what it's done. So this is really taking off here. You can also zoom in and zoom out here and see what the thing's done since November 20th. And you can zoom in and kind of look a little closer. When you zoom in, it's better to go to the smaller things there. You can see the actual candlesticks there. You kind of can read those and understand those. Mainly it's just a chart going on. But that's the thing. You can also click on, this is kind of cool too. You look at the market, and this graphs out what the order book looks like. So there's a whole bunch of ask orders in here, people trying to sell, and there's a big number of 500,000 millions quantity in dimes of people looking to buy. So when you come down through here, when you have money in here, it'll be right here. Right now I see 0 ETH. It'll show once you're confirmed and your money is fully transferred, it'll show up here. Then you can just click on an order you want to buy. So in other words, the top orders here are the most recent transactions. You can either buy this one here and see I just clicked it. If I had 4 ETH in there, I could buy it. But since I don't have 4 ETH, say you just had 1 ETH, you would type in 1 ETH there, and it automatically calculates how many you get at that price. So if you think it's a little high and it's had a little bit of a bump, a lot of times you can bottom feed, and what that is there's a lot of people buying in here that's rose it up here the last couple of days. A lot of times they do that and they come back down. So you can come back over here and currently this is at 21.00000021 ETH. If you want to know what that is, you click that and you can put that in a calculator and copy and paste that in a calculator, then multiply it times the current price of ETH, which is like 1,300. So that's about 0.02 of a cent on there. So if you want to buy it a little cheaper, you can come down here. If you want to be real cheapo, you can click on 0.001, and then if you notice, if we had it up here and you had 1 ETH, you got 4 million. If you have it down here at this thing here and you do 1 ETH, you get 9 million. So you more than double your entry point. Of course, it doesn't sell immediately. It's got to the rest of these orders got to sell in here. And once it gets to that 0.101, if you were to put this one in here, then you would sell. There's a good chance that this graph up here would have to come all the way back down to basically right here for that to happen. So you might want to pick something above here because you normally take a dip. Then you go to bed, and sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Or if you're greedy and you want to get in right now, you just buy the top order. That's 22.22. So that's DimeCoin. That's how you trade on there. If you want to research these things, I would still recommend going back to World Coin Index. It's my favorite here, and you can look through that and see what the. So if you want to look at Dime there, D-I-M-E, click on that. You can click on this and you can research it and hopefully go to the website. And it doesn't have a website. It's coming new. That's not good news. But that's how you can research stuff, and you can look at the graph and see what happened here. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm not recommending Dime by any means, but it's just one that I was playing with there. So you can do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I'm just an enthusiast, and here at BitcoinCrypto.news, we're just enthusiasts. So we like to get people set up in here and understand what the stuff is, how to go from the gateway drug, which we call Coinbase, which is kind of like what gets everybody hooked on this stuff, into the exchanges. And there's a whole bunch of exchanges. So if you look at this coin here, it's traded on LiveCoin, Coin Exchange, IO, YoBit, and a bunch of different exchanges. So you can see, I'll do some other reviews on some exchanges going forward. But in the meantime, check it out. Once again, if you want to help us out and support us in making these videos, go to our site first because we need traffic, BitcoinCrypto.news. And if you really want to help us out and you're planning on signing up for an account, please click on our link for the exchanges, which happens to be on the front page right now. And that will basically help us out, help us get some referrals from them. And anyway, if you have any questions, please leave some comments below, or give us a contact here at BitcoinCrypto.news. This is Crypto Mike signing out.